Hello, Bluetooth. It's the one and only Icebound Glaceon, and yeah. So if you guys are wondering what this world is, here, let me just come on, there we go. Let me just show you. So this is just a grid, and if you guys want to know the size of the grid, oops, I don't know, but I could actually quickly show you guys. I'm actually gonna have to change the size of that panel because it won't fit that, unfortunately. Because I'm gonna have to make a curve for this thing as well. Because I don't want it to be just a flat out grid. I want to make it a little bit more dynamic, if that makes any sense. Oh, that's not the right button. Huh. That's a slight problem. Hmm. Well, I could knock it down using another one. Or I could use this. Terrible turning radius, but use the gyro instead. So this thing I can actually stand on top of, which is really nice. Which you used to be able to do with this one until they changed the hitboxes, but yeah. I did notice there was a issue in the center. I wonder if that's why it was bugging out. Because yeah, let me just You still have that saved? Well, let's see. Because to me it looks like this middle one. Yeah, so this part is skinnier here. It isn't a perfect grid apparently, which is fine. I will be adding more rows to it. But yeah, so this is, it's going to be, quote unquote, a stable, stable? No. A standard, oh my god, a standard size for little plots that if you guys want to make creations for the center of these, they will be a little bit smaller than this because this is already really massive. But thanks to Blue Flame, we actually have a system that works. So I'm actually going to put this on this lane over here. Put it right there. And we're just going to put it in the coordinates. Let's go to 3 and 3. So obviously since I put it too close to the curb, it's going to have to find the center of the lane. Which it's going to make a little adjustments until it gets there. And obviously the AI here is going to tell it where it is and what it's going to do. Remember, no mods, no glitch welding, no nothing. But yeah, as I said, it's literally just gonna, center itself in the lane, calculate where it is, and just go to the destination. Again, we put in 3-3, so it's probably gonna end up over there. This design, unfortunately, goes in a zigzag pattern. Yeah, but again, thanks to Blue Flame for doing all the logic down there. He actually made this thing drivable. This top platform is mine. The only block he placed out of all of this was this single block here. But the entire bottom part he did by himself. So he made it really nice. So yeah. Yeah, it does use pseudo tank steering, but I think it still acts pretty much like a vehicle too, which is kind of nice. Okay, it's gonna turn that way. Again, it will stop when it gets to its destination, which is nice. But yeah, the reason this project has taken so long is because I suck at making AI vehicles. I really do. Is it gonna stop at this intersection? Because I believe this is 3-3, isn't it? Or is it the one past it? It's okay. It's the one past it. The light just turned off, saying it's at its destination, so it's obviously gonna. Yeah, there we go. So it got to its destination and it stopped. So if we wanted to go back, we could literally put in, 0, 0, and it will actually go back, which is really nice. So if I wanted to go back, oops, we would do this. And we'll just go over there and we'll meet the vehicle when it gets back. But yeah, you just put in the coordinates you want it to go in, and they're in binary. Because for me, it's 3 p.m. I was gonna stream in like 3 hours, but you know, the past 2 days I've been streaming at that time. It's probably like 3 a.m. your time, but yeah. But obviously, this little piece here is getting near than this one. I could just check that. Obviously, it's gonna lag whenever I put something on it because this is scrap mechanic. Let me just. Yeah, it's a lot smaller. Okay, so that it's in itself is already a problem, unfortunately. So I am gonna. Why is this? Is that welded to the? It is. Okay. Cool. So I'm actually going to delete this because I'm gonna have to redo that. And this in itself is already a heck of a lot of concrete, and I do want to make it bigger. But yeah, as I said, the AI taxi will come back, and it will probably stop, I believe, right here is where it should. Well, maybe a little bit over there. I doubt it will turn right over here and come right back, but I believe it should stop right over there. As I said, it does do a zigzag pattern, quote unquote the fastest route. Hey, TRC, welcome. So we got a few things to do in this stream. A, got to make that thing more compact. And B, I got to make it look like a taxi. So this is someone else's taxi. I don't know, I was going to make a thumbnail using their taxi, but I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just use that. Let's see, does it stop? Or is it gonna stop over here? It's gonna drive through and it's gonna go over here. So it's probably gonna stop like right before the line then. Maybe a little bit beforehand. Let's see. Yep. Nice. So that works. I know it wasn't the sensor because that is a color sensor. So it was just detecting the line. And that's actually because we have this one here detecting where it is on the road to keep it, you know, in the middle of the road. And then we have this one here just telling it when it gets to an intersection. That's literally it. There's no road signs, no trickery, no nothing underneath either. It just works, which is wonderful. I am going to have to add a few special cases later on. Like, if you noticed, this gyro works fine when it's, and if you're wondering why it's a gyro, it's so it tells it what direction it's in. This gyro works fine for, you know, flat roads like this, but if we start adding slopes, it's going to get a little off kilter, which means I will have to add a stabilization glitch eventually to this. Which is unfortunate, but you know what? Whatever. Another thing is, this thing, if I tell it to go that way, or to a coordinate that's directly behind it, not to the right or the left, then it just goes straight. Because we added in a clause right here that says, you know what? If you don't know what direction to go in and you're not at your destination, just go straight. That's what this clause says here, which we don't want to have active when the coordinates are behind it. So we have to add in a nor, right? That says, okay, so if both of these, or if this one is negative, right? That the coordinates are directly behind it and this one's equal, then we want it to turn left and not go straight. So we're going to have to add in that clause. Also, this entire center line here, I'm going to have to remove all of those. And then all this logic right here, I'm going to have to remove all of those. Because they're kind of redundant. This center one here, actually, no, I'll still use these. Because these ones get fed into here. So it's probably just, yeah, just this line here. Then we'll replace that with the special cases. saying if it's directly behind it, try turning right. And also, well, if we're not at our destination, just go straight, right? And the reason we added that one is because occasionally when it was calculating a new the next intersection, because it does it per intersection. Right here, it stores where it's at. Like right now, it says it's at 0, 0. This logic here tells it, says, okay, is it higher than lower, higher or lower? Sorry, it says, is the destination where you want to go to higher or lower than your current position, right? And then this part here will tell it, okay, do I need to go right, left, or straight? And the problem we found with this is whenever it was, again, it got to an intersection and it was calculating this little bit, this straight one would flicker for a single tick at each intersection, which sucked because for that one tick, his logic down here using these timers would start to flicker, which means it would no longer drive straight and it would eventually fuck up the AI and it would drive off the road. We probably could have just added a pulse extender, which would have been fine, to be honest. And, I would have rather done that instead of adding this. But adding a single gate instead of all these cases is a little better. So I will have to reroute all that. But we'll do that later on. For now, I'm going to actually just make a taxi that we can put this inside of. I do have to keep the dimensions somewhat similar because, as I said, I suck at AI. So you're going to drive around and go vroom. But yeah, if you guys want to join the world and you already have me on Steam, you can join. Just again, no breaking the stuff I'm currently working on. And 2, no crashing the world, please. Let's try not to spawn in too many leggy creations, kind of thing. But yeah, you guys are more than free to join. For now, I'm going to make an actual taxi. Actually. But yeah, the old design, which I made a while ago, looked like this. This thing could only turn right. So it stayed in the lane and it only turned right. If you're wondering why all the sensors on the right hand side is because instead of using a GPS or a gyro to tell it where it is, it used poles on the side of the road to tell what to do at each, or to tell it where it is on the intersection, which got stored in this little bit here, and then that got put into a coordinate system, or a little gyro, or into a digital one, I guess. And then the old logic looked like this. So these two little things here were obviously where you are, where you want to go, and then the comparison. And again, I think it's a little bit more compact, I don't know. Again, where you are, the comparison, and the input. So I believe it looks a little bit nicer. And it still has the same module at the top for telling it which way to go out of those, which is right here. Right? So yeah, that is a thing. As for the taxi, I believe this is the standard size of the taxi before we put on the top. So I am just going to spawn in that. It should be exactly this size. We just got to fit all that stuff in here. And rewire it, which is going to be fun. Oh boy. Actually, I think what I'm going to do... I'm not going to worry about all the logic that's in there. I'll just redo all the logic. That should be fine. I'm just going to make a taxi and make sure it's this size. So I am going to, unfortunately, gut this. Oh. Hey, the best joined. Nice. But yeah, if you guys want to make... again, you don't have to do this, but if you guys want to make... ask if you could join a voice channel. Okay. There we go. Boo. So yeah, if you guys want, again, you don't have to, but if you want to, um, you guys can either make buildings or vehicles that you would like to see in the city. Because I know Khan made an AI bus that goes through a specific route. So if anyone wants to make a bus, I can obviously make it, you know, work within this template and go around the city. So that's a thing that could happen. Another thing that could happen is gonna I'm gonna remove the engines and move them around as well. You want to make a plane? Well, I mean you're bad. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do planes unfortunately because this is completely vanilla. Like I guess a hovercraft one, but making it sense the ground and stuff is a little, well, it's possible. I just I don't know. I don't think I would be able to get it to work unfortunately. Down down. God, we made this template so small. Oof. Hmm. So let's see. Let's add that. And yes, for meow, I'm making the whole thing out of concrete. So that's the back. The front only sticks out by, well, so I'm thinking the front sticks out like that, but this whole thing needs to be a little bit wider. Sure, yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will extend it by 1 block. There we go. 2 on the front, 3 on the back. I do want to make the middle a little bit longer, but I don't know if that'll actually affect it. It shouldn't, but I don't want to chance it. Oh, is this like a plane with a gyro in it? Is like a flight assist kind of thing? Oh, okay. So I've seen that sort of thing in a jet. If that's what it is. Oh, okay. It's not. Oh, you're just using that as a WS converter. I gotcha. So you don't like using the BSD. I don't know what happened, but you don't have me on Steam. Bag? It's in my it's it's attached to my Discord account. Oh, you already found it. There we go. Accepted. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do want to make this a little bit longer in the center. Because I am going to add saddles. Well, are we going to do saddles or... Yeah, saddles. Oh, I'm gonna have to exit the world and join back. I forgot something. I have to enable a single mod. I'm sorry. So hopefully it doesn't just kill your game. But I always use this mod. Where is it? Where mod? There we go. Hopefully it still loads up fine without any issues. Yeah, there we go. And I'm sorry. I want to see if this still works. Yeah, it still works. Good. Okay. So we will be using the mirror mod. Because I am weird. And I like placing stuff inside of other stuff. Because it's really convenient for making things compact. Sorry about that. But like, putting two saddles next to each other like that is a lot easier using the mirror mod. Nice. I do kind of want to extend it a little bit. And I also will probably lower these a little bit too. Because these are a little tall. So I'm probably going to go underneath it. Pick up some screws. Again, right now we're making the taxi, and then I will be putting all that. And it's all going to be done in one stream. Oof. So good luck me, I guess. Come on. There we go. So I'm actually going to delete those. Then I'm going to go down and out. And we're just going to place in two saddles on there. Yeah. So I'm going to place a mirror right there. I'm going to place a saddle right there. I'm going to delete the mirror block. Then we're going to place the mirror block again. And I'm going to place a saddle right there. Nope. Right there. No. Right there. Yeah. Close enough. It's almost like it doesn't delete the block when it's done though, unfortunately. If you're wondering why the blocks are missing, that's just a graphical error. It actually, the blocks are still there. But yeah. That should be a little bit better. It's a little bit lower, which is good. If I use the other seats, no, because then I won't be able to do the doors properly. And I'm not worried about putting in the front seats, which I could very well put in front seats. Hey, Poison Dark, welcome. I haven't done Scrap Mechanic in a while. Should I add in front seats? Yeah, unfortunately I won't be adding the wings mod. Unfortunately. Just a mirror mod for building. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we actually have an AI module right here. So let me just show you what it does. So it goes off a coordinate system. So it uses a gyro to tell it what direction it's facing in. Uses a memory bit system to tell it where it is. So it goes a 16 by 16 grid. Then you use binary to input where you want to go. So you just put in like on a grid a position you want to go to. Let's go to, I don't know, 2 and 4. Right? And it's going to go to 2, 4. And the whole thing is going to calculate where it's going. It's going to adjust its current coordinates, and it's going to drive there. It is going to go in a zigzag pattern because quote unquote that's the fastest route. But yeah, it'll go there automatically. You don't have to do anything. The only sensors are 2 sensors keeping it on the road by detecting the road itself, and 1 telling it when it gets to an intersection. So it just detects for a white line, and that's it. No other trickery, no fuckery. That's it. So yeah, that's the thing. And obviously, if he wants to come back, he can just put in 00. So he can just disable those and it will, it'll come back and stop right here. But if he really wants to, he can put in 01 and it will stop at the intersection over here. So, yeah. So that is most definitely a thing. So right now I'm building the taxi part, then I'm going to be putting all of that in here. And if anyone wants to make buildings for this, I will be converting the buildings to fully automatic. So like everything will have automatic doors, automatic elevators, and everything like that. So yeah, well, not necessarily automatic elevators, so you still have to push a button telling you where to go. But yeah, but I eventually want to make all this an AI city. So that is a thing. So if I extend this by 2 blocks in the center, let me bring out the other person's taxi. I want to see it size wise. Just as a little comparison, because it was looking like it was pretty close to the same size. Yeah, okay. The center does have to be longer. Maybe by a little bit more than 2 blocks. Is like that looks like a good size. And width-wise, I believe it's... Okay, so this is an even width. This is 8 wide. This one is only 7 wide, so it is going to have to be smaller. So that is about 12% smaller. And lengthwise, 12% of that is actually about this. So this is an appropriate size, all things considered. I will, however, extend it by a single block. So, yeah. The downside of all the new survival items being in creative, it adds so much more to your inventory. So now I actually have to search things, which is annoying. Yeah, that's a little bit better. But the upside is we do have these slope pieces now. So I can put in slopes for the wheel wells. And since all the hitboxes are fixed, most of the hitboxes are fixed, it actually works. So, yeah. Again, I just don't like that I have to search everything. That's kind of a nuisance. Oh, actually, I'll get rid of the paint tool, and I'll bring back the mirror. Because yes, I'm using a mod, because the mirror mod is a thing. Actually, don't need that anymore. Nah, we're not going to do that. Doink. I don't believe this thing is going to have suspension. But I am, however, going to put in the curve right over here. Oh. Yeah, see that makes sense. Because I don't have the center part here connected. But that's just as simple as just going like that. So that doesn't matter. I'm gonna do that because I'm lazy. There we go. You know what? That works. That works. Yeah. Remember, everything I make ends up looking like a truck. So hopefully I don't accidentally make this look like a truck. Hopefully. I don't know. Oh, you put in 00, so it stopped right there. Nice. Looks like a Jeep. Oh no. You know, I'm gonna bring up a reference picture of a taxi. Oh boy. Oh, it is more boxy. Well, shit. 5 long on the front, 3 long on the back. That's a little bit longer than 5 long. That should be fine. And 3 long in the back. So that means it will go up right about here. Again, this is just temporary. We'll make this look better later on. Doink and doink. I just want to get an approximate position of everything. The roof is a little flatter, so I may have to use flat pieces up here, which is fine. And then this will obviously curve up like that. Doink and doink. And then we'll put in our little flat roof on there. But yeah, I see what you mean by these curves making it look like a Jeep. That is, oof. So what I will do, however... Oh, yep. Keep forgetting to connect that part. Which is fine. I'll just do that. 3, 3. There we go. So this front part here, I'm actually going to slope a little bit, which should look fine, I think. Hopefully. I don't know. Yeah, it should be fine. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and then I have that right there. Well, that is where it is. The slope starts right there, right at the front of the wheel well. And I have to start sloping it here. Lol. Because they have like no friction. If you want to try something like that, here, I'll spawn in this. There you go. If you want to try something with no friction. It should slide a lot, hopefully. It's a very, very slippery car. God, yeah. Oh, I know how to slope this. I was thinking about this half horse backwards. Let me just grab a bearing. We'll get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll grab a sign. It's gonna be 5 long, I believe. So we need 2 different signs. Unless I want to do... No, because it has to be 7 wide. I could use that one, but no. I'm gonna have to grab that one and that one. So what we'll do is we'll just throw a bearing right there. Usually I would use this part for the... Oh wait, that means I'm gonna have to use a different block. I'll have to use the wedge block for that. Unfortunately. You know what, let me just use the duct. Yeah, that should be fine. And we're gonna put this on a lift so I can weld those together. Really hoping that does not get in the way, but I don't know, hopefully it doesn't. If it does, you know, whatever. It is what it is. There we go. And that should hopefully, yep, slip down just a little bit. Which I think makes it look a tiny bit nicer having it sloped on the front. Mm. I don't know. These, it doesn't look like these are supposed to have the bumpers on the front. Like, does that look? Okay, it doesn't. It looks a little short to me. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna change what block it is. So I'm only gonna delete 2 of those. And then I'm gonna put in. Oh. That's what she said. It seems a little short. Ooh. I hope she doesn't say that. Only time will tell. Just meet my girlfriend in person. It's a little short. Ah, I forgot to weld it. Wait, that should have been welded, actually. The heck? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see why it wasn't welded, because I'm a dumb. Which is fine. And again, I really do love using slope pieces, because I am weird. But it works. Which means we will just do that. And I will remove that line there. There we go. Now it's not so short. Is that too is that too long now? Ah shit. Was it good where it was before and I'm just being a dumb? You know what? I'm being indecisive here, so I'm just gonna go back to what it was. No, I'm gonna put it back and I'm gonna do something a little convenient, I guess would be a word. I don't know. We're gonna put in a bearing right there. We're gonna put in that right there. Extend that and that. I'm gonna weld this to there. I'm actually going to delete this preemptively because I don't like where it is. There we go. And then place that and place that. Because if it's if it's halfway between too long and too skinny, what I'm gonna do, really? Who put in a coordinates that's behind it? Just a goof. There you go. Someone put in coordinates that's behind it. Remember, it can't reverse. It's okay. Jambon. Yeah, unfortunately, it cannot reverse. Unfortunately. Which is whatever. You know, it's every vehicle has its limitations. Mm-hmm. Two, two, two. There we go. So that means I'm gonna add, oops, that piece there, that piece. It's supposed to mirror it. God fucking damn it. Fucking Brent needs to fix his mod. Oh no, I placed that weird. The fuck? Why am I squealing like a fucking Fortnite player? Jesus. Oh, nope. Nope. Inventory. Okay, delete that block. There we go. See, I think that is a good happy medium. For the front. Because then it extends that one block out. Right? I think that's a happy medium. The only problem is that sign doesn't look like a grill, but yeah, whatever. The amount of the amount of parts that are half wide that would look like a grill don't really exist, sadly, in vanilla. Like I could use, no, those still wouldn't look right. Yeah. We do have a lot more slope pieces, which is really nice, which is going to help out the back because then I don't actually have to use, like, this to me is like, oh, maybe that slope is good. I don't know. Maybe a 45 degree is good. I was going to do a little bit different of a slope because, uh, because I can, I guess. I don't know. We do have different slope pieces, right? Wait, do we not have... they're probably not called slope pieces. They're probably called these little ramps. So we have these little pieces now, right? Which make things so much more convenient. Because I could just throw that in there. And like... the thing is, I believe that's the right slope. It's just, it makes the vehicle look really long. It's like you have the slope, right? And it goes out by another block and a half this way. If you have the front seat that's that long, it's a little oof. So, yeah. Oop. Forgot that was welded there. What I can do temporarily then is just weld it on the side. Like to me that seems a little long. Also the head pops through, which is a problem. So it might actually be better even width instead of odd width, but oh well. Also, the vehicle is already going to be a little sloped because we have the peg over there. So, easiest way to fix that is just to put some wheels on it. So we're going to use that one. Usually I use the smaller pipe pieces because the smaller pipe pieces actually had a smaller hitbox than these, but the hitboxes were mostly fixed, so I can actually use these ones now. Now they're actually round. Before they weren't properly round, so yeah. But now I can fit them in like that, which is so much nicer. Something like that. Like, does that front part look like it's it's too long? Oof. Hmm. I'm just starting to see where it slopes on the wheel well. Because a lot of these, I don't know, some taxis it slopes behind the wheel well, some of them slopes before the wheel well. The ones that are the longer ones like this, it slopes before the wheel well, which is unfortunate because that means I'm going to have to change the front or use a different slope. So either I go for the old-fashioned taxi or I go for the lanky one. Which means I'm probably going to go for the old-fashioned taxi. Makes things a little easier. Also, it is rolling right now. Which I don't know why, but you know what, whatever. Game will do game. Da 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 da. Ooh, no, that looks bad. I can't do it like that. 45-degree angle makes it look so bad. Well, you know what? Let's add the signs on top. Let's see how bad it looks after we round it out a tiny bit. But to me, that looks god awful. Yeah, that looks god awful. I'm going back to the other wedge pieces. But again, the other wedge pieces. I gotta learn how to scroll through this. There we go. It looks like it starts over here. Which gives me a little bit more room, I guess. You know what? That kind of works. I'm content with that. And then this one has to stop 2 blocks from the back, and we don't have this little shitty bumper on the back because it curves up because I'm a dumbass. So we're just gonna put in these here. And then right about here. I don't even know if this looks like a taxi, but you know what? I hope it does. I really do. If not, then, you know, whatever. It's close enough. I could put in slope pieces up here. Oh, I do want to extend it by 1 more block. Do I? I don't know. A part of me wants to extend the wants me to make it a little bit longer. Yeah, there's a part of me that wants me to make it a little bit longer by just a single block. Because then I can make the windows not look like that. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carve into this vehicle, snip it right in half, and then just extend it by 2 blocks, or a block, I guess. And I'll just put on that. And then what that should allow me to do is up here, I should be able to place in, you know, signs and shit. Okay, do we have a block that would slot in the middle there? A too tall block that goes to the edge, or at least one of the edges. So if I throw in a sign, that's just gonna look really weird. Actually, you know what I could do? I could use this. I could use that. It's a little bit skinnier. But I placed it in the wrong side. So we're gonna put down mirror mod, block. Oh wait. I'm gonna place this on the other side. Doink, doink, doink. We're gonna place down this here. No, not that one. And then for the roof, I'm gonna do the roof first. Okay. So I need to grab that one. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place down mirror, place down that, and then that. I'm gonna delete that. And that for a roof should look a little bit nicer. Now we do have to add in the thingy madoodles here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place out some glass. I'm going to place a mirror. And I'm going to weld this in. You know what, actually, let me just, I don't know, I'm being indecisive here on how I want to put this in. No, that's not how that goes. Oh, there we go. There. So once we take it off a lift and put it back on, it should be, yeah. And this little back piece here. And the front one here too. Let me just grab a wedge. We are going to put glass there, and then we're going to there we go. We're going to do that. I could use the other wedge piece. Wonder if that would look a tiny bit better. It probably would. Ah, damn it. It should be right here. Someone's having fun with spud guns, Ubu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna go up to that position here. We're gonna do the same. Then we're gonna go around to this side. And we're gonna do the same. I'm literally just gonna do the front and the back in one go, because it's easier. I'm gonna add a mirror there. Nope. That's, that, and that's, that and that. And the mirror block is right in there. Okay, delete that, that, and that. Flatten myself a little bit, which is fine. But hopefully, that should look somewhat like a car. Does that even look like a car to you guys? Ugh. Hopefully. Another problem we're going to run into is now I got to put in the windshield. So it's going to be fine, hopefully. Because I have to add it into the front and the back. Again, should be fine. Oh yeah, the texture glitches, yeah. They are a thing. Unfortunately. I don't like how that sticks out. Damn it, I'm so used to putting it in from underneath. Yeah, let me just do that and then put bearing. No, because I usually put it one more forward. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Damn it, because I usually start the slope usually about that block there. Or that block there. But both of those are unfortunately blocked off. So the only other thing I can think of, I can't really do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go from underneath it, which is going to look dumb as fuck. But I don't know if it will. That's not the block I meant to place. I don't know if I can go underneath it, because that's... No. I would have to go from like... Oh god, that position there. Also, that means we can put in the extra saddles now. If I wanted to. Oh yeah, how does it look when we sit in it? Can't... Oh my god. Our head still pokes out, which is whatever. I am actually going to move those back by one. Because when you sit in it, you end up looking like you're in the front seat, not the back seat. So I'm going to have to move it back by a little bit. Which is whatever. And by a little bit, I mean literally by a single block, which is fine. Cool. So now when you sit in it, it should, yeah, a little bit better for the back seat anyways. The seats don't look like they're in the right spot, but where you sit actually is, so that's good. Oh, and I gotta add, like, I don't... Do they even have, like, fucking exhaust pipes on these fucking shitty cars? I don't even know. Let's see. Well, it is a car, so it should. It does look like it's on the right-hand side, though. Why is there not a lot of back ends of taxis? The heck? Oh yeah, it's underneath the right-hand side. It's literally about there. So I'll just go like that, and go like that. And then we'll grab in a small pipe. And it's literally as simple as put a mirror there, put that there, and delete mirror. There we go. Now we have our little exhaust. Tiny little exhaust. Yeah, but is it visible from the back is what I was trying to get at. Also, it doesn't look like it's supposed to be rounded on the butt. But it should be fine. Some of these are rounded, some of them are sloped. Which is fine. It's like, some of them have like dual fucking pipes, other ones have it like fucking massive. Something I might do, which is one guy does for his vehicles, is he makes a piston thrust forward and back. And what it will do, it will actually make it look like there's smoke coming out, which is really cool. But I don't know. God, fitting in that front windshield though, like the back windshield is extremely easy. Like, all I have to do is I just do this, right? I do... wait, let me put this on a lift here. Right? Back windshield is... well, actually, it's the back windshield smaller. Kind of. Not really. So I'm going to put a bearing there, put that there. Read chat. You're being ignored. Have I made a 1,000 RPM piston engine yet? No, I have not. Yet. Sadly. Controller. I'm going to go up red by 30 degrees. Oof, does that not? Just go up by a little bit more. And then lower this too. Oh, it does collide with those back seats now. Damn. But the position is in the right spot though, which is good. It just, again, colliding with those back seats. Which means they, you know, when you sit in there, you're in the right spot, but they are colliding with the back windshield a little bit, unfortunately. But it's really easy to put in a windshield. Also, is this not 30 degrees? Or is it? Huh. It's a little bit off from 30. I wasn't actually expecting that. It's 27 degrees. That's weird. Now, let me just delete those back seats, and we'll put in the windshield here. And we'll put in some... part of me wants to leave the gap there. Okay, leg. Careful there. Careful. No, it's okay. Not trouble. Just a little careful. Wonder if these pieces work nicely in there. Because you would think they would. Okay, I'm gonna see if that is colliding. It was a little bit. Okay, so if I do that, and then I put in these, and then I lower it back down, right? This is where I said they fixed most hitboxes, but not all. If that was sloped up just a little bit more, that'd be so nice. Oops. This is why we need half. They just flew right across the ground. Nice. I was gonna say, this is why we need half blocks. Because a half block would work perfectly there, but we don't have those. Unfortunately. I was like, yeah, the back windshield's gonna be so easy. Ooh. How wide is this? It's 6 wide, isn't it? It's 4 wide. Wait, can I just... Can I put that there? Does that magically work? Oh, it doesn't cover up enough. Damn. Just magically like uses just that. That looks fucking awful. There's gotta be a block that doesn't take up the full space that I can literally just wedge in there. Okay, what if I do that and then do this and then put it back? How much does that? Oh, it's about the same as the other one. Okay. The top of the back? I don't know. I don't know. There's also this block. Oh, that works. Alright, so there is a... because this is going to stick out on the bottom inside. I don't like that it's going to stick out. So there is another one, which is this one. The only problem with that is it can go underneath or in? Goes over, which makes it look a little weird. Makes the windshield pop out on the back by a tiny bit instead of being recessed. But yet the other one, let's test the other one, doesn't do that. You know what? That's fine. I'm just going to do that, do that, do that, and then we'll go over to that spot there. We'll put on the mirror block. We'll do that. Oh, what did I do? I broke something. Wait, where did I glitch weld that? Where did I glitch weld it? Because I thought I glitch welded it to the window. Where is it glitch welded? There is a third one in there. Let me just... oh, it's in... oh, okay. Found it. It was just a little bit off on my glitch weld. What? Oh. I don't know why I'm using glass. Glass actually makes it harder to see where you're placing things. The hell? Did I... no, whatever. Did I just... I did. Oh, god damn it. Let me just place that. Delete that. Delete that. Place that. Just fine. The fuck? How am I placing this in the wrong spot so many times? Wait, how many is technically inside of this right now? It says 3. There, I found it. I don't know why I'm failing at this part. Just trying to fucking glitch weld a single piece in there. I don't know what was so hard about doing that. Jesus. Just double checking, and that was dumb of me. Whatever. At least this one I couldn't possibly fuck up, right? right? I couldn't possibly fuck up that placement. Boink. Oof. There's glass inside of that. There we go. And obviously that doesn't want to sit in there correctly. Doy. Damn it. I think it's whatever. When I put in the concrete on the back here, it does push forward the windshield just a little bit. Right? So we'll just leave that gap. That's fine. The front one is going to be the real issue. What I'm tempted to do, though, is to do it like... What? Oh, that's... Oof. Actually, that technically works. And the only problem is the slope underneath it has to be changed to a different block, which is fine. That is more than doable. Getting to it, though. Alright. So first of all, yeah, that is welded. Okay, so now we're going to take in a slope. No. It's right there. Gonna take that. Gonna go like that. Make sure it's welded. And we're gonna do the same on this side. Make sure that's welded. Then we're gonna place our glass right there. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna connect that to there. We're gonna put this at a 27-degree angle. And it is colliding a little bit. Well, son of a bitch. How am I going to fit the logic? It's going to be actually really simple. So that much I'm not worried about. If it wasn't colliding with the stuff on the hood, that would be fine. I have a solution for the hood. It ain't gonna look pretty. But it's gonna work. Because I said so. Wait. Is it gonna work? Yes. Yes, it will work. It will work. So if you're wondering what I'm going to do, is I'm going to place in 2 blocks there, right? I'm going to place in that there. And then this block is going to be welded to that block. And if you're wondering, how the hell am I going to weld those two together? Well, all you have to do is weld that to there. Actually, I have to use a different block. Use that. Weld that to there. Delete that. Delete that. Right? And now all I have to do is place a single bit of concrete. Right there, which is going to place it above it. And then what I need to do, actually, I can delete the mirror block now, because now those are welded together inside. Now what I need to do is I need to take something like a screw, and I'm just going to place that there. I can delete that and that. I said, ain't going to look pretty, but... Oh, it doesn't slope down properly. Because the one side goes up. Ah, shit. I'd have to pull it down a little bit. But at least the windshield works properly now. Right? The windshield works properly. Oh, boy. Which actually gives me an idea to fix the back windshield. Even though I kind of like that it's got the extra little ridge at the bottom. But The only problem is, yeah, the front doesn't slope down as much as I'd like it to. So, I actually have a solution for that, though. Surprisingly. So that should be a different block there. So what I'm going to do, again, it's going to seem a little jank, which is fine. I'm fine with it being just a tad jank. Oh, no. Damn it. I thought I welded it, but apparently I didn't. I thought I welded that. I thought I... Did I weld the wrong one? You know what, fine. Whatever. And no, it's not Indiana Jones I have stuck in my head. I have fucking Pokemon stuck in my head. I have been binge watching fucking so many GDQs. And if you guys don't know what GDQ is, it's called Games Done Quick. Can someone put my... You know what? Actually, it should be fine. Let me just... I'm going to say someone can put this on a lift, but it's fine. Because I can literally just do that. I needed to reset the bearing position on that, which is it's fine. Because I don't need to. Because I could just do that. There you go. Problem solved. Now it's sloped. A little awkward-like, but you know what? It works. Oh yeah, and the lights on the back. Yeah. Alright, let's see how tail lights look on a car. Again, not a lot of butts to cars. I know they usually have some on the sides too, but you know what? I'm not worried. Mm-hmm. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And then since they don't really look like taillights, all you have to do to make them look like taillights is to do, yeah. Good job. Lol. It does it while you painting it. That's hilarious. Can you not? That color. Just cool. Hehehehe. No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry. Hehehehe. And temporarily we'll paint that gray and that gray. Oh, paint that white, white, white and white. Oh no, all this gotta be yellow or orangish yellow, yellow, piss yellow, yeah. everything here is gonna be... Why did it paint the light that time? Now it's painting the... game. Now it fucking paints the fucking light. Thanks, game. Thanks. Also, is it... Yeah, it's fucking bright ass fucking yellow. Ugh. So gross. Oh god. Can we just do it like that color? Can we just can we do the can we do it orange instead of yellow? I don't fucking like piss yellow. Can we do it that color? Is that allowed? Or does it have to be yellow? Because there are orange taxis, aren't there? Right? Or does it have to be yellow? Or can it be orange? We're gonna do an orange. I don't fucking like piss yellow. Also, I apparently forgot the slope thingy on this side. So before I forget that. There we go. Oh boy. Like, how long have we spent on... It's been an hour and 20 minutes on just this part. Ooh. Oh boy. Oops. At least these ones I don't have to paint. I hope. Did you really just... It was the right color! You know what? Fine. I'll do it like that. Huh. Yeah, now it's painting the fucking inside as soon as I put on a lift. It's like putting on a lift changed the order. What the fuck? That is not the right color. Wait. Does this even look like a fucking taxi? Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta add the there's a thing we have to add to it. Give me a second here. I got this. So many people use so many different things, but you know what? I'm gonna use the thing that looks the closest. Because I am SMRT. There's no way in that. Where the fuck is it? I gotta find it. It's one of the new blocks they added. Ah, there it is. Is this thing 3 wide or 2 wide? It is 3 wide. That fits perfectly. Ah, there we go. It's a fucking taxi. Can we paint it? We cannot paint it. Oh, we kind of can. Paint the middle part, so we'll just do that silver. And because I don't like these stupid parts looking weird, I'm actually going to paint these silver. Right? So the roofs are going to be silver, which is fine. And then I'm just going to unpaint that and unpaint that. There we go. Does this even look like a fucking taxi? Does it even does it even look like a taxi? I don't know. But yeah, fitting the logic is actually going to be really easy. The only problem with this is I still have to do doors. I still have to put in the backup system, and well, not backup system, the thing that allows it to go backwards. Like, okay, let me ask you this: which looks more like a taxi? Hey, burnt batch. Which looks more like a taxi? The right one. Ah, ouch. God damn it. But yeah, so this is the... Okay, people are still building shit. But yeah, if you guys could, as I said, try not to spawn too much shit. And if you could you, well, once you finish building something, you can save it and then remove it. But yeah, this is the system so far. So basically, you just put in coordinates. We'll go to there. We'll go to 4-1. And it will just drive there. But yeah, as I said, if you guys could you start, like, all this extra stuffs. It'd be nice if you guys could just yeet it, I guess. It is binary. It is binary. It goes up to 16 different coordinates in both directions. It does a 16 by 16 grid. Yeah. Yes. Well, the comparison logic I used. No, not that one. Oh yeah, this one. It compares two 4-bit binary numbers, and it is expandable, so I can go 5-bit, 6-bit. It just literally just adds more logic on this side. That's it. What do you mean too big? It has greater than or less than or equal to for 4-bit binary numbers, and these are the input ones. So this is the input right here. What do you mean too big? Oh my lord. So you're saying for 4-bit binary, for greater than, less than, or equal to, you have a smaller mechanism for this. For comparing two 4-bit binary numbers. Oh my lord. Whatever. I did this one myself, okay? Sad face. Baka. In class? You made one for scrap mechanic in college, or what? "16 gates. Damn. Let's see. So I need to fit a bunch of engines. And by a bunch, I just mean 4. most of anything. Nice. Ba-da-ba. But yeah, I know it's not the best logic, and I know it could be better. And yes, I'm still using your mirror mod to glitch weld because it's convenient. It's a little bit buggy now though. It doesn't mirror things 100% anymore. So that's fine. The mod is good enough. And okay, so when the first update to survival mode came out, it broke flat out. But when they reverted creative mode a little bit, it fixed it, which is nice. So yeah. What just slammed? And there's that one, and then there is that one. Okay. So I need to do... What? You didn't touch the mod. Nice. It wasn't colliding with it? What wasn't colliding with anything? And two is that one. So we go 27, 27, and then I believe this one's probably about like 10 degrees in the red direction. And yes, I know I could just rotate the bearings, but I like doing it this way. You're gonna go to bed? Okay. Well, thank you for joining. Just clipping through, had a poll. Nice. Let's try 8. 8 still is good. Okay. As I wanted to reduce collisions, I don't want to put too much force. 7 is still good. Okay. Let's try 5 degrees. We'll overshoot it or undershoot it. 5 degrees seems about right. Perfect. See you, Brent. Nighty night. Da 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 da. Oh, I do have to... The front lights are orange. God damn it. They're not supposed to be orange. Make them a silver. Ah, there we go. A little bit nicer. You literally painted? What do you mean? You still fighting with things? Where did my, Oh, it's all the way over there. Lol. On mine or yours? Oh, you're saying silver or something for the front ones. Okay. Wee. I don't know what Brent was doing up at fucking midnight. Oh, you had them white. No, I did them silver. Because bright is always too, or white is always too bright. Now to fit, now to fit that inside of this. Oh boy. Oh boy. I gotta head out. Okay. But then again, would this actually look good driving around? Like if you saw something like this driving around this, would you even suspect it's an AI vehicle at that point? The downside about if I do doors, this part here I can't move. Like legit, I can't move this part here. Or that part for that matter. So it'd only be this part that moves. Yeah. That is thing. Oh god. Am I really gonna do this all in one stream? Because I think off stream I'm gonna Google how to compact this into one block. Because that's what I plan on doing. I did leave a little bit of room. Right. Well, I'll probably put it where the engine's supposed to be. For this system, I'll probably throw it where the engine's supposed to be. And obviously, since I have a dumbass fucking bumper on the front, right? I want to see if anyone responded. No. I put a bumper here, so I won't be able to put that there. I still can put this right here, so that's fine where that is. Should be fine where it is. Yeah, should be fine. Let me just do that, and then we'll add in. Actually, I will future-proof this a tiny bit. As I am going to put the gyro in the front, so I am going to connect that to there and that to there. I really hope that's not welded to the wheel. I hope it's actually welded to the... You know what? There's an easy way to make it. Just do that. There we go. So if I delete that, it should stay welded. Nice. I didn't have to actually do that on this side, only the other side. So I can just disappear. And we don't actually need pipe pieces or glass anymore, which is nice. Oh, that is not welded. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh no, because I deleted the piece. That's fine. That is fine. Because if I put this down, put it back up, the piece still stays there. Yeah, that's fine. So we need sensors. And we need a bedding. Put these on... Default should be fine. Color mode. Come on. That one. Color mode. That one. And then we'll put in the angle, which I'm going to have to manually do. And yes, it's going to look a little weird with the little sensor thing on this thing. You're going to go play Rainbow Six Siege? Or Rainbow Siege 6? I like saying it backwards sometimes because I didn't know it was backwards. Matane, have fun. I don't even know if this even looks like a taxi. Should be close enough. Yeah, fitting that front sensor in there. I don't know why that wheel is rotating. It should be fine. Hopefully. This does tell it quite a bit in advance, which means we will have to change the timing if I do move that. Which is fine. It is fine. Fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put it there. And it's gonna seem really dumb that I'm putting something like that right here. But my thing is, what I'm gonna do, let me grab a duck. No, we'll grab a wedge. Do this with a wedge piece. Right? And the reason I'm putting that wedge piece in here is because it will force it down a little bit when it tries rotating. The problem is, if I put this on color mode, no, let's just disable color mode for now. But it's on a distance of 3. So if I try rotating this, right, at like, I don't know, let's set a 1. At a 45. I believe 45 is still too much of an angle. 45 blue. Put it to red, didn't I? No, I did. I did it right. So does this accidentally sense the vehicle? No. And it also doesn't rotate far enough because it is colliding with the surrounding stuff, which is fine. So if I try increasing this, it doesn't want to move, of course, right? And that's because we put that slope piece there. But if I clear that one, hopefully 45. Yeah, so 45 works, which is good. So we want it to go as forward as possible. So we'll try 60, which is going to see itself, yeah, which is fine. So we'll try 55. 55 does not see itself. Cool. So now we put it on color mode 3, and we put this on white. That's as far forward as we're going to get. Which hopefully... So if we put a piston... Right, we'll put it right here. We'll put a block on it just so it can activate. We'll take that sensor output. We'll put it there. And we'll just put in that there. And we'll paint this white. Okay, and now we'll try one block forward. You can probably start seeing the problem here. Yeah. So it doesn't have a lot of leeway. But it works. It does work, which is good. I was stuck crouching. Yeah, that's as far forward as we're going to get for that sensor, unfortunately. Unless I put it in a different spot. Like, I could technically put it inside of this block here. But one down, if I really wanted to. The problem with that is I'm pretty damn well sure it will sense the top of the sign, which is a problem. So that's as far forward as we're going to get for that front sensor. Which means it's not going to have a lot of reaction time, which is fine. Because all that's going to do is change the timing. And for the timing he has here, he does have a lot of leeway. So pretty much 8 ticks, which is fine. It's like this one, I believe it like probably senses like all the way up there. So this should be fine, I guess. I don't know. It will sense it first when it's on that angle rather than having it on the block. Because if it's on the block facing down, first of all, you're going to have an ugly bumper. And second of all, it's going to take until halfway into that block. Or just a little bit under halfway into that block for it to see it. This way, it's seeing it a little bit in front. So it's tiny bit before that is when it'll see it. So it does help having that at an angle. But now we still have to add the seats, and oh boy. So yeah, let's add in the saddles. Unless I don't plan on doing... No, I will. Hey, that doesn't look like it's interfering with the glass this time, which is good. I removed the screws, didn't I? Wonder where that went. I did... No, the screw is still there. I just placed it in the wrong spot. The heck? I didn't think I placed it that far off. Oh well, I'll try placing it in again. Yeah, there we go. Then we delete that, place back down that, and we go one block over. Oh, no, we go 2 blocks over. A little bit better. Then we delete that, and delete that. There we go. And now we have our seats in there, so you can actually sit in the vehicle now. Problem is, obviously, you can't really see anything. But it should be fine where it is. Yeah, putting all that logic in here is not going to be fun. Not at all. Oh well. We do have all the engines in there, which is good. We have the controller set up with all those stuffs. And then all this logic. Yeah. So I do have to remove this line right here. Actually, I can't remove it. Do you want to know why I can't remove it? Because this system here also inputs into the adjustment system that tells it where it's going. So I can't actually remove that, sadly. Actually, isn't it this one that goes into that? No, it's this one that goes into that. Then where does this one go? Oh, it actually is going into something. And what does he have this one going into then? Oh, he just has it going into there. I got you. So he just has an extra gate there. That's redundant. Okay. That is on a, yeah, a NAND. So it's essentially adding one extra case, which means we'll add another case to the right-hand side. So let me just add a logic gate. Well, no, I'll adjust this later. But what I was going to do is I was going to add a logic gate here, which is that NAND condition. Then I'll add another one here that is if it's in the negative. So if this one's equal, but this one is not equal. Or sorry, if this one is on and that one's on, right? To try turning to the right. So let me just add in, yeah, we'll do that now. Why not? We'll add in 2 more special cases. So obviously we have this one as a NAND, which goes from here to here, which goes from that one there, and that one there. And then we have this one trying to go in reverse, blink, as an AND gate, with this one being equal. Right? So this one will go into the OR gate here, and this one will go into the AND gate there. I did. Or did I accidentally hook it up twice? You know what? I'll just delete it and replace it. I think I hooked it up twice, which is fine. Cool. Alright, so now I can actually delete that block. And I could repaint this black. Just cleans it up a tiny bit. He does have an output block here. As in not. Interesting. And then he has a delay timer on here, which extends the time by 8 seconds. So it goes 8 seconds past an intersection. It also delays when it starts from when you put in the input, which is nice. But hopefully, this should still work. So yeah, that is thing. So I will save this. What taxi do I have currently saved? I didn't save this yet. AI taxi temp. Save. That's fine. I do want to save that one. But yeah, instead of turning right and going around, it literally takes the fastest route, which is nice. Wait, what? That's... Oh, is that the extra case I put in there? Ah, so I did break it. So what it told it was your right and left was good, right? Wait, but it only should have been if the thing was behind it. Oh, did I get the forward and back wrong? And between that one and that one tells it to go forward. Okay. Like this one should be right and left, and this one should be forward and back. Like if I put this over here, right? And I tell it to go one forward. Oh, of course, I'm dumb. There we go. One forward. It should stop at that intersection over there. Right? It should stop over here. Yeah, so this one's forward. And the problem here is, if we try to go back, it's obviously going to try going to the right. But it's also going to try going forward. So which one does it prioritize? Because we added in the special case. It does try to go to the right. Okay. Interesting. So now what happens if we go and do that over here? One forward. I'm just trying to work on the special cases. Should stop over here. Okay, and now if we disable this, it's going to be behind it. And normally behind it would break it. So let's see what happens. Turns right. And it should turn right again until it gets to the intersection. Because now it's going to try to go back. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because it should be literally as simple as that. It's just adding in that one case. But it also drove off the road at that one point, which kind of concerns me. Oh, because it's directional. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, no, it should be fine. Yeah, no, that's what it would have been. It's because it's directional. But it should stop at this intersection over here. It should not turn right. But the reason it's going to turn right is because it is directional. See, the logic there actually told it to turn off, but it didn't. Yeah, or adding this whole K system is going to be fucking dumb. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, well, I'll fix that all later. I'll do that another time. This one is output into there, right? I hope so. It looks like it is. Oh well. As I said, I'll work on all this off screen because I do have to compact all of it. But for now, we do have the body it's going to go in, which is nice. I'll probably get Blue Flame to join again next time. Or not next stream, but when I try to put it all in here. Because it's nice having, an actual vehicle to have it all in. So I'll ask him if this looks okay for a taxi, and it might be a little skinny. I don't know. We'll see. To me, it looks fine. But yeah. Britannian, you might want to save what you're working on, because I'm going to be ending the stream. Sorry. I was going to do all of this in one go. It's just... I have to fight with the special cases, which is not going to be fun. So I'm going to probably tinker with that for hours. Oh, that looks cool. Is it like a mobile base, or... It looks actually really cool. Yeah, I'm going to be exiting the game. So if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, why are you still watching? There's so many YouTubers that do this kind of stuff better, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. But yeah, so hitting the like button literally tells me you like Scrap, and then I'll record more Scrap. And if you don't like it, well, you can hit the dislike button, but it is considered a reaction in YouTube's eyes, so it still promotes the video. As I said, you can hit the like button. It actually helps. Or like or dislike, they both do the same thing. But yeah, if you guys have any creations you've made or little things you want for the actual city itself to put in there, any ideas? As I said, the next one will probably be a bus that goes through a specific route, just like Khan's. Literally just going to steal his idea and make it smaller and more compact and more efficient. But yeah, I'm not good at the driving part, but the logic part isn't too bad. As Brent said, there is, you can make it much smaller than it currently is, but that's what glitch welding is for. Yeah. But yeah, it shouldn't be too hard of logic-wise. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. But you can post any things that you want, or any things you want to see in the city or whatnot inside of the Discord. Again, Britannian, you might want to save the creation. I am exiting the game. So...